Hey people! Welcome back to my channel. I look so Miami right now. This is crazy. I'm in Boston and it's like winter, but I'm super hot. And I'm sorry about like this redness because I don't know what it is. I have so much going on in my head and I'm thinking about so much. Maybe that's why like I'm nervous, not nervous, but like I'm like, anxious and I have like so much in my head. So my skin, it reflects on my skin. Or maybe it's still like, a little red from the sun. But before we gonna go into talking about what the real reason why I went to Miami, I just wanted to say, do not neglect your traveling. Like, honestly, since I came back from Miami, I'm like so nice. So like, I'm such a sweet person. I mean, I don't know, before like, I was running out of patience with people. Like, I'll be like, like when you call, like, especially like companies and stuff, and they're taking mad long to resolve like problems or like answer your questions. Like, I'd be like, what's going on? Like, what the hell? Get on your shit. Now it's like, okay, take your time. La, la, la. I think that's the vitamin D, not that type of vitamin D you thought about. I'm talking about sun, okay? I think I got some sun and now I'm like super, super nice and everything. But anyway, so I wanted to cover a few things before I get in the actual reason why I went to Miami. So first of all, and before we go, don't neglect your traveling again. Like, don't neglect it because I don't know, like in my life, I travel so much already. Like I've been to I've been so many places. So for me, like people, around me, they're like, oh my God, I need to travel. I need to travel. I don't really care about it like that. Like, I just be like, okay, when it comes, it comes. When it doesn't, because I've already been like to so many places. I've been to China. I've been to like Indonesia. I've been to Malaysia. I've been to New Zealand, Australia, like all those, like I've been to Japan, to South Korea. Like I've been to all those things, right? I've been to Thailand, everywhere. So it's in my mind, it's not like urgent. And I always thought like, I'm always like more concerned about like making money than traveling now. But honestly, like since my trip, first it became nicer, which is always a good thing. But also like my creativity opened up like more. So I'm more creative now. Like I feel like you never know what type of people you're gonna meet and how, maybe you're gonna do business with them or like whatever. So it's just so many things that like traveling might bring to your life. So don't neglect it. Don't be like me. If you have opportunity, if you feel like you just getting into routine or boredom of like doing the same thing over and over and over again, just get out, just do something. Even if it's like an hour away from your house, even if it's going outside and do like, be open to new things and new things gonna come to you. Okay, that's my first thing that I wanted to cover. But also I ate, oh my God, let me tell you guys, I ate so much seafood in Miami. I think I got an allergy. Like it was just so much, and it was like I was comparing it to Boston. So I love king crab and I love lobsters. So that's what I like the whole time. That's all I was eating when I was over there. But like the thing is in Boston, so when I order like crabs or lobsters out here, it's not that I never seen like anything like big. At first and second, if they are like king crabs, like the ones that like has like those spikes on the legs, like the big ones, if you order a lot of them, they'll cost a lot. In Miami, oh my God, I kept eating king crab, and I think it was like a whole pound of it. It was like $30. And it was on the South Beach, where it's like the most tourist area ever, right? So the prices are high there. But I was just like, why the hell is so cheap? But anyway, so if you like seafood, get seafood in Miami. First of all, it's good quality, and then it's a lot of it, and it's so juicy and meaty and everything. So I loved it. For the event that I went for over there, I decided to get my hair done in the salon. So I'm Russian. I mean, it has nothing to do with it, but I'm super picky super picky about my hair and my nails. It took me literally 8 years to find my nail lady. Like, because I went literally to every nail salon in Boston to find like the quality that I was looking for and that I had in Russia. Like, I'm sorry, but like all these Asian salons, they just like, they don't care about quality. They care about quantity. And so it literally takes them like a few minutes to get it done. And it's like, I don't know, it would break. It would just, I don't know. My nails, like now, to break them, I don't know what you need to do. And I had my nails on for like 10 years straight. I don't take them off. I don't, none of that, because I just love long nails, right? So in my mind, I'm like, oh my God. And before, I used to go to like all these Asian salons, and I will go from like the ones that are like very cheap to the one more expensive. Like, when it comes to like me, the way I look, like I don't care how much money I spend on it, right? And honestly, I went to different salons, and every time I would go, like a week and a half, I would wear them for a week and a half, and then after a week and a half, they'll look musty. They would look like they would break. They would like start coming off, and then it's just like, it was just ridiculous. Okay, ridiculous. And I was like always like crying and praying for me to find like a good nail lady, honestly. And I finally did, and I'm just so excited. But the reason why I was like even saying saying all of these things, because so I went I had an event in Miami that I went for, right? And I was like, oh, let me go to a salon, because all this hair, like, I'm like, let me just go to the salon so they can do wash it, blow dry it, style it the way I want it. And then like, I'll be on the way to a salon. And I had in my mind, like, I wanted to have like very, 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 very big hair. I love it. Like, I love big hair, and I love big, like, curls. So in my mind, I was like, okay, let's do it. So, like, of course, it was last minute. So I actually called the salon the same day I went to the salon. So of course, like, but it was a good salon. It was really good salon. And I'm gonna put it here what I wanted, and I'm gonna put here what I got. Okay, so I'm sorry, but I don't know what it is. It took me here in Boston, it took me 5 years to find a person that does my hair now. And like, she is the best out of all the best that I've ever had. Well, one of, except for Russians. Like, Russians can do your hair, especially like white people hair, like the one, because I don't know what it is, because the whole time I was sitting in the salon in Miami, and again, it was expensive. It was like a good salon, right? They kept saying, my hair is too thin. My hair is too thin, like making it seem like they not had enough experience working on it. And I'm just like, well, okay, like, but just do your best, blah, blah, blah. So, okay, so I got in there. They told me, the blow dry, the wash and the blow dry is gonna cost like $85. I'm like, yeah, no problem. So we get in there, and then tell them, so they wash my hair, they do a blow dry, and I'm like, no, I want actually curls. They're like, oh, it's gonna be like a little expensive. And I'm like, no, I don't care. Like, it never, like, when it comes to my appearance, it's never about the money. So once the owner of the salon heard me say, I don't care, I don't know, like, I saw them whispering, or I saw them looking at each other like a certain way. So I'm like, whatever, you know what I mean? As long as you get my things done, like the way I want it to get done, I don't care how much it's gonna cost, right? So I'm sitting in the salon. It's taking like 2 hours to get the whole thing ready, right? Because, I have a lot of hair. It's a thin hair, but I have a lot of hair. But we get a salon, we like doing all these things, and it's taking like literally 2 hours. She took like a whole like, she spent a whole, like, a lady was doing my hair, she spent a whole bottle of spray on my hair to make it like last, because she said, you know, it's Miami weather, it's very moist outside, so it might not hold. But I'm like, okay, well, you know, well, however much is gonna hold, like, I still need it. I need it only for one night. So she was like, okay, I'm gonna try my best, blah, blah. But, like, I don't know. What I got is not what I was expecting. Like, I wanted a lot of hair. All I saw is my hair, but like just curls on it. And I was like kind of upset about it, but then I'm like, well, you know, not everybody can, I guess, do it, whatever. But so they ended up charging me how much? $300. $300, well, plus tip for the whole thing, for blow dry, for wash, for blow dry, and for the styling. And that, first of all, I never had such a bill for only that. This is how much money, $300. This is how much money I do for coloring my entire head. For coloring, for trimming it, for washing it, for blow drying it. This is how much I pay in Boston, plus the tip, right? And I go to one of the best salons out here. But I mean, and again, it's not about the money, it's about the quality. If I got what I really wanted, and I kept telling them I want a lot of hair, like I want a lot of hair. I don't know what you're gonna do, just do it. And it's like, it's not like I've never had it done before. That's another part. It's like, you know, because there are some hairs that they just can't hold certain, you know, hairstyles, and that's okay, that happens. But like, come on. So, I mean, you know, I went to my event, like, you know, of course, like, it looked pretty, it looked whatever, but it just, like, it was just not what I expected. But yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, so the main reason why I went to Miami is my friend's wedding. It was so beautiful. Later on, like in a little bit, I'm gonna show you all the you know, all the like colors, how it went down, everything. I'm not gonna go like through the whole thing, but you know, I'm just gonna show you around. But it was just so beautiful. I was so beautiful, and I was like, wow. And I never actually been to a wedding in America, and I really wanted to see like how different it is. So in Russia, we don't have rehearsals dinners. We don't have that. And first and second, like, you know how you get a marriage license before you actually marry with a priest and have an actual wedding? In America, you can get a marriage license and you can marry like 10 years later, 5 years later, whatever, 20 years later, it doesn't matter. In Russia, we get a marriage. Hey guys, so I forgot to say it, but don't forget about my giveaway. Once we reach 500 subscribers, I'm giving away $100. So subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram, link below, okay? License, and the same day we're getting married. We don't have no rehearsals, dinners, none of that, nothing. Which was like really interesting too, and which was like a little different. But yeah, so that was that. And then no, and the rest was like up to people. Like, you know, in Russia, you can do whatever you want with your wedding. You can like do actually whatever you want. And then like there, they did it like their own way. But let me show you videos. Like, let me show you a little bit of pictures, how I looked, what and how the bride, like, this is like my favorite part. Like, the dress is my favorite part. Okay, so this is what I wore, a white off-the-shoulder dress with a pink Chanel and clear shoes. Very simple, but very chic and very, you know, pretty. Here's the outside venue, where the aisle, where the priest will be with the guests. Here's the groom. And by the way, the wedding was around 6, which is a perfect timing for Miami. It's not too hot. It's just perfect. It's like a little bit of breeze and everything. So I loved the groom's jacket, so pretty. And here are the groom's parents, well, his mom. By the way, his mom is Russian. Here are the bride's parents, and the bridesmaids' dresses were all like pink
pink champagne dresses, and here the bride herself. So pretty. Oh, I love it. And the whole wedding was in white to red colors, which is like the theme of the wedding. It was on the Valentine's Day, so that was just like a perfect combination. But so pretty, such a big veil, so pretty. And here they are together after they said vows, after they were pronounced wife and husband. And yes, they just so pretty together, and they just fit so perfectly together. I love it. And here's the venue itself. It actually was in the next room over, and like I said, everything was in a white to red colors. And I think it was like around 100 or 150 guests. But they are dancing together. It was just, the flooring was so pretty as well. It was like so lightening up, and the decorations were A1. I liked it. And then here is the change of the bride and the groom. So pretty. And this is the end. Thank you.